YouTube, what is up? We are back in business today, and believe it or not, we are making another guide for Dark Aether because it's been pretty requested that I do a sniper's guide, maybe pistols, melees, and launcher in the future, but today we're doing snipers. I'm going to show you guys the fastest way you can get this done on the new map, and I know some of you are going to be like, Zach, Vanguard sucks, no one plays it, but hey, there is an audience out there that's still playing, trying to get camos on this game, and no one's making videos for them. So if that is you and you were watching this video, I got you. I'm going to show you the fastest way to do this, so let's jump into a game. Now, as you guys know, we don't waste any time on this channel. We get you straight to the good shit you came here for. So I'm going to try and make this video like 7 or 8 minutes long, full of tons of info that's going to make your life a lot easier. Now, if by the end of it you feel like I've helped you out, leave a like on the video, comment, interact with it in any way. It would really help our channel get out there to people who haven't had the chance to see us yet. But enough of that bullshit, man. Let's get straight to it. We're going to get Rampage Inducer on here, so we're going to shoot our lanterns in this exact order. And I'm not going to make you go click on another video to watch the tutorial or whatever, so just click on these in this order. You guys can get this turned on right here to help you get through the early rounds faster. And one more thing, if you're not subscribed, please do. We've gotten 400 new subscribers within the last week. Absolutely crazy. So we're growing, and if you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you guys being here, man. So with Rampage Inducer, when you leave a zombie alive at the very end of the round, you can kill him and the zombies will immediately spawn in. Now, the moment that we end the first round here, we're going to be opening our first door. We're going to open that door, we're going to swing around, grab our free jug. Make sure you guys are meleeing the zombies, because through round 3 it's going to be a one hit, and we want to be getting the most points that we can, because here at round 2 we need to kill all of the zombies up until the very last one in order to get this next door open. So there you go. As you guys can see, we're now at 1,110 points. We need to open this door to come to the altar of covenants to check for the covenants that we're going to need, and it doesn't look like we got any just yet. So we're going to come right back out, kill the zombie that was last alive, and as we go into round 3 we're going to get another spin of the covenants. And look at that, we got bloodlust. Melee attacks do more damage and heal you. Now that's perfect. That's exactly what we want. Now, we all don't live in a perfect world. We're all not going to get bloodlust right away. So if you did not, come over here to the dig site, and we are going to train here, and I'm going to show you guys what you need to be doing if you don't get bloodlust right away. So let's pretend I don't have the covenant here, and it is round 4, okay? I'm just going to train these zombies up. I'm not going to be meleeing them. I'm going to be shooting them in the head, okay? So just get some good lineups, play through these zombies, because once we finish this round and we get to round 5, we're going to have our first boom shreer round. We're going to get our dogs. So just kill these guys. We're going to be playing until the end of round 6, where we will save our last zombie. There we go. And as we go into round 6, you guys just saw the shotgun on the wall now turn into a pack-a-punch. So if I don't have covenant and my melees aren't one hit, I'm going to get enough points to come over here and immediately buy that shotgun. So again, I don't have the points right now, so we're just going to train a little bit. I'm just going to shoot all the zombies. We're going to purchase the shotgun, and this is what's going to help you guys out until you can get the covenants you need. So now we're just playing through rounds with the shotguns, okay? So it's round 6. We're going to round 7 now. Don't forget to come check your covenants. Again, the reason we started the game the way we did is to get the most possible chances to get bloodlust. So come over here every 3 rounds, make sure you guys are checking that. Now I'm going to take you guys to the spot that you will be using for the snipers, and until you get that bloodlust covenant, you're going to be using the shotgun here as well. We're going to come over to the boxes. This is where people will go for round 100. It's an amazing spot. The zombies only jump up on both sides of you. I have Rampage Inducer on, and I suggest if you guys don't have the melee yet, you leave it on as well. Play through these rounds quick until you can get that covenant, until you can get that bloodlust covenant, and just go back and forth and pop these zombies, get your points up, okay? Now, as we approach the end of round 8 here, we're going to come back to check our covenants again at round 9. Now you're going to be spending your points on opening up the map to get perks at round 9 regardless, because we need to get some sustain so we can stay in that spot better. So we're going to open up all those initial doors, pick up each version of the free perk. There's speed cola, and there we have it. Just the right amount of points to come get all the free versions of your perks. Now, when it comes to the perks and the perks that you should be maxing, I would definitely go in the order of jug, then quick revive, because we want to have the most HP we can, because the melee attacks with bloodlust will heal you a little bit, and as we level that bloodlust up and we continue to check our covenants, it's going to be even more useful. Now that we're up here and we're doing one-hit melees, right, I'm going to give you guys a little tip on a controller, what you guys can be doing to make your life easier, because I don't know how many of you play tactical like I do, but on your button layout here, just play default. That way your same stick that you use to aim, you can just kind of spam and go back and forth, because that's all we're going to be doing. This is literally it. Now, I would suggest having Rampage Inducer turned off, but if you're feeling ballsy, play as long as you can with it on. We can get through a little test here. I'll show you at around 10 what it looks like. We'll turn it back on. The amazing thing about this spot, and why everyone goes for round 100 on here as well, is that if you ever get overran, you kind of just jump off and go train over by the fish hut there. So we'll just stay here as long as we can, or not. We'll get a nuke on accident. But the zombies, again, will only really come up from the two sides. So literally just back and forth. This is the definition of whack-a-mole. Like there's not a more true statement than what you're doing right here. The reason we do it here is that the zombies take so much time to climb up. It gives you the opportunity to get off the most amount of melees per second. Another option you guys always have is just training in dig site, man. It's going to be the best training location you guys have. And I know there's no special sauce or secret answer to how hard this grind can be. And you're probably here like, oh, well, lame. I could have figured that out. But genuinely, the melee strat is perfect, but it will require that legendary bloodlust. And you guys got to be able to get to that. If you guys are going to train, if you end up just doing the training method, level up your stamina so you can always buzz past the zombies. That'll make it a lot easier, as well as the critical damage. Okay, we want diabolical damage leveled up as well. The covenants you guys would want to look for here would be swift vengeance, so the faster you move, the more damage you deal while you're training. Critical expertise as well, so shots that aren't critical kills have a higher chance of being one, and obviously pick up the highest tiers of those you guys can. But that'll make it super viable, so your sniper's pretty much always one-shotting everything. Your sniper will do a ton of damage, but you just need to get those right covenants there. Bloodlust is really the only covenant you need for the melees, so if you want to pair that with critical expertise as well as swift vengeance, if you can find those two things, it will allow you to play both play styles, sitting on top of the boxes meleeing, or training over at dig site, because you have the covenants to do it with training as well. Training is never a bad bet too, man. This is just like the spawn on D machine. Again, if you guys just go back and forth, I love coming up underneath the steps right here. All the zombies kind of funnel into the best spot that you can get as far as the train goes. And then when you run out of space, just rinse and repeat. Just long straightaways. So again, this is a full round with Rampage Inducer on at round 11. So we're just going to keep going. We're just going to check both sides back and forth over and over. So again, we'll just go back to whacking. If you guys need to jump off, you can. But just remember, with Rampage Inducer on, it's just too hard. So if you want to try and get the zombies in at the beginning of the round, go ahead. But as you guys can see, I mean, it's difficult. Now we are going to be pack-a-punching our sniper. Don't think that we're only going to be meleeing, because we're going to be needing to get Boomschreier kills as well as Sturmkrieger kills, the machine gun zombies and the exploding zombies. Other than that, once you guys have the covenants you need, I bring in Healing Aura. At tier 5, it's 10 seconds of persisting health constantly going off. Now when you're up here, it kind of makes you god tier, because you can just melee, which gives you health pack while you're dealing extra damage. And if you ever get stuck, it really just kind of helps you get revived a little bit. But yeah, now what we're doing is playing until our melee's no longer one hit. Okay, so just use the shotgun in that case. We need to be using the shotgun anytime we aren't dealing a one-hit melee. I'm on round 13 here. As you guys can see, it takes the 2. So we need to level up our bloodlust again. We need to get bloodlust to purple or orange, because at orange it's going to one melee the entire game, and we're really not going to see that kind of covenant until we get to a high enough round. So just come back up here, play through with your shotgun, easy peasy. We have round 15, so we are going to come check our altar one more time. There is purple tier bloodlust. Awesome. So now we will return back. The second that the Zabala starts trying to attack you, just jump off. Just hop off. Again, go train over by the fish hut. It'll make your life 1,000 times easier. If you guys don't like Healing Aura, Frost Blast is literally the best field upgrade in the game. Okay, it's going to get you out of every sticky situation. There's really no round we're trying to get to with our snipers here. We're seriously trying to play into as high of a round as we can. But seriously, there's no best way to do this. We're trying to play into a high round, getting as many kills as we can with the sniper itself, and getting to legendary bloodlust so we can make sure we're one-tap meleeing. Play into rounds as high as you can. If you can get a good setup, seriously try and stay there, because getting set up is the worst part. I think you guys kind of get the point. Again, just remember, we need to get to that legendary bloodlust. And the snipers aren't easy, man. There's really no effing way to do them. I think 4,000 kills is absolutely ridiculous. For the snipers alone, they should be cut in half. It should be 2,000 at the most, because 4 is just insane. Just remember, for the camo challenges, the majority of them will complete themselves while you guys play. So just focus on those 4,000 kills and get them any way you guys can, whether that's training or whether that's through meleeing the way I showed you guys. Pick up those 3 covenants together. It will give you the option to play both playstyles, but that's the easiest and best advice I can give you guys, because without it, it is pretty hard, man. The snipers suck. Like, I'll just be honest, and hopefully this has helped you guys out. I really don't know if it's gonna, but I hope it does. Again, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, interact with it in any way. It will help the video get out to people who haven't seen our channel, and it means the world, man, for real. Thank you so much if you stayed until the end. Have a kick-ass day if you're just starting it. Sleep well if you're just ending it. Thank you, Lamont, for just subscribing. Your name just showed up. W. Have a happy 4th of July, and I will see you guys in the next one or my live stream tomorrow. Peace out, guys. Take care.